The following program contains live psychic tarot readings, personal insights, and intuitive guidance intended for entertainment and self-reflection.
Hello everyone, what is up, what's going on? So good to see that everybody here is present in the comments. Let's get the show started. Welcome to Shaheer Knows Live, where I take your questions and give you my answers. Alright, so let's see what is going on, who is saying what today over here. Hello Farva, hi Sara. Sara is going to be the first one to get a reading today. Sara is a platinum member. Hello Maham, hi Rao Junaid, how is everyone? I have pinned my comment, I believe, which has been pinned to the top for the people jinko bhi meri membership leni hai taaki you can get readings all month long. Alright, let's see what everybody is saying. Alright. Farva is going to be the person who gets the second reading. Maham is saying, hey Shaheer, how are you? Hope everything is going well at your end. Yes, everything is good. I have just been busy with setting up a new website and starting a new podcast very soon. So have been figuring out stuff regarding that. जिन लोगों को भी रीडिंग चाहिए, जो भी मेंबर्स नहीं हैं मगर आप चाह रहे हैं कि आपको रीडिंग मिले, 3 कार्ड रीडिंग जो है वो 5,000 रुपीज़ की है, 7 कार्ड रीडिंग 15,000 रुपीज़ की है. मेरी जो बैंक डिटेल्स हैं वो यहाँ पे मेंशन हुई हुई हैं. जैसे ही आप फंड्स ट्रांसफ़र करेंगे तो आपकी रीडिंग जो है वो स्टार्ट हो जाएगी. ऑल राइट, लेट्स सी. सारा इज़ अ प्लैटिनम मेंबर एंड सारा हैज़ मेंशन्ड दैट she wants to get the first reading of the session, so we will do that. Sara has just posted her question, and Sara is saying, do you see me moving to USA with my husband in January? Also, do you think it would be small intimate wedding or not? Answer the both please. I missed last week's session. All right, okay. All right, let's see. Sara, I would also love to know what is your preference as to you wanting a big wedding or not. Please do let me know, because the cards are speaking in the language, but it is your language. You get a 4-card reading. There's 2 cards that have jumped out, one card after the other. So we will get started with that. All right. The cards are saying very evidently over here. I will put this card over here for now. The cards are saying very evidently, and they're talking about your marriage at first, and they're mentioning specifically that it is talking about a very perfect concept in the first card, meaning that it is going to go exactly how you're hoping it to go. So if you have always wanted a big wedding के बहुत like बहुत ही ज़ोर शोर से जो है वो शादी हो, so it is going to happen like that. But the things that you have always required, no matter what they're going to be, like you're mentioning that that your dress is supposed to be a certain way. तो जिस तरीके से आप हमेशा से चाहती थी एक फेरी टेल वेडिंग जो है वो यहाँ पे पहले कार्ड में जो है दैट इज बीइंग मेंशन दैट इट इज नॉट अबाउट हाउ बिग इट इज गोइंग टू बी और हाउ इंटीमेट इट्स गोइंग टू बी. It's going to be perfect is what the tarot is saying. It is going to be the wedding that you have always hoped and dreamed for. It is going to be executed exactly in that manner. That is what we see happening in the first card over here. All right. Okay. And regarding the move is coming, but it's happening in the future. The way that you're mentioning is January. I would say it's going to be around February, not January. थोड़ा सा उसमें delay आ सकता है आपका जो move है, but you are definitely moving. That is going to be the answer regarding if you are moving to the USA or not, because the movement card has been mentioned and you're moving along with your husband. The two things are happening at once. But you another thing that you also get is card number 2. So we understand that it is going to happen in the month of Feb, but you are going to be requiring some patience. There's going to be the requirement of some patience on your end. प्रेजेंट में जो है वो अभी आपकी जो बात हो रही है इन कार्ड्स के अंदर वो ये हो रही है दैट अभी से आप अपनी सब चीज़ों को जिस तरीके से आप प्लान करना चाह रही हैं वैसे करना शुरू कर दें, बिकॉज देर इज़ नॉट एनी काइंड ऑफ डिलेज और ऑब्स्टिकल्स. ऐसी कोई भी चीज़ नहीं है जो जो कोई सोचे और बोले कि अच्छा ओके व्हाट दिस इज़ गोइंग टू बी थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट होगा, थोड़े हिकअप्स आ सकते हैं. Neither from your family, neither from your husband's family. It is a smooth path that we're seeing, moving forward towards your wedding. So it is going to be exactly executed the way that you want it to. Regarding your dresses and everything, it is going to be an example of the most perfect day in your life. Moving forward, things are going to be smooth. Yes, you are moving, abroad, but there is some patience required. But your husband is with you, so you do not have to worry about anything, because he's the kind of person who is literally making you work on autopilot. You don't have to worry about anything. Everything is going to be taken care of. That was a 3-card message for Sara. We have Maria Naveed saying, hi Shaheer, hello, how are you doing? All right. Okay, the second reading is going to be Farva's reading. So Farva, if you are watching, we will get the reading started. Alpha is saying, hey Shaheer, could you please check your email after the live? I have emailed you. All right. Alpha, is this regarding the Enigma portal? Because somebody did message me asking on my TikTok account, which is Shaheer Knows. Just by the way, जो जितने लोग भी देख रहे हैं अभी और वो ये सोच रहे हैं कि TikTok पे मेरा अकाउंट क्या है, मेरे 2 अकाउंट है TikTok पे. एक का नाम है Shaheer Knows, जो मेरा मेन अकाउंट है. वहाँ पे जो पूरी इनबॉक्स है वो ऑटोमेटेड है, ताकि आपको सारी डिटेल्स ऑटोमेटिकली मिल जाएँ. और फिर उसके बाद जब आप पेमेंट कर देते हैं तो फिर मेरा एक और अकाउंट है टिकटॉक पे, विच इज़ द एनिग्मा पोर्टल. वहाँ पे मैं आपसे 1-on-1 बात करता हूँ, वो चैट ऑटोमेटेड नहीं है. तो इफ़ दिस इज़ रिगार्डिंग द एनिग्मा पोर्टल, देन येस, माई रियल अकाउंट इज़ Shaheer Knows on TikTok, and you can get all the details from there about the lunar enigma portal. Enigma portals मैं आजकल मैं नहीं डिज़ाइन कर रहा हूँ, मैं सिर्फ lunar enigma portals प्रोग्राम कर रहा हूँ. लूनर एनिग्मा पोर्टल की प्राइस 150,000 रुपीज़ है, और अगर आपको 25 डेज़ में चाहिए और अगर आपको 4 डेज़ में चाहिए तो उसकी प्राइस है 2 लाख रुपीज़. ऑल राइट, फरवा हैज़ मेंशन्ड हर क्वेश्चन. वी विल डू अ 3-card reading for Farva now. Farva is saying, I'm worried about my best friend's marriage. She's been unhappy since day one, facing issues with finances, in-laws, and her husband. All right, I want to know what's going on if this marriage has a better future. All right, we will see what is going on regarding that. All right, okay, it's time for a 3-card reading.
Time for a 3-card reading.
So now we're doing a 3-card reading for Farva. She's asking a question regarding her friend. The first card that she gets is the card of 2 people falling apart, which is also known as a divorce card. That is the first card that has fallen out. Dat Leo is saying, hi, can I ask any questions to you? Hi, can I ask any questions to you? Dat Leo, the rules of the game are extremely simple. अगर आपको पूरे महीने मुझसे हर सेशन में 3 कार्ड रीडिंग्स चाहिए कम प्राइस में, तो आई हाईली रिकमेंड गेटिंग माई मेंबरशिप, जिसका लिंक मैंने कमेंट्स में जो है वो पिन किया हुआ है, पोस्ट किया हुआ है. यू कैन सी दैट, फाइंड इट इजीली. However, if you just want the reading in this session, 3 card reading के charges 5,000 rupees हैं, 7 card की reading 7 card reading के charges 15,000 rupees हैं. मेरी बैंक डिटेल जो है वो यहाँ पे mention हुई हुई हैं, and that is what is happening regarding that. All right, the second card we get, your friend is very very innocent, so anything that happens in the marriage or is happening in the marriage is not because of her. She is the one who is the innocent one in this whole situation. All right, and it is happening because she is so innocent, because she cannot one up them. She is not equipped with the mindset to play these mind games with the family, with her husband. The situation is currently this over here, that everything is falling apart. The obstacle is that she is too nice and she will not be able to is not very well equipped to deal with this situation. All right, let's see. Okay, all right. In the future, she needs to find, and she will find someone. She is finding someone who is going to be better for her. All right, or is going to be good for her. So इफ़ यहाँ पे अगर कोई दूसरा कार्ड आता, और देखिए मैं आपको वही सिर्फ बता रहा हूँ जो मुझे कार्ड्स के अंदर दिख रहा है. अल्लाह करे आपकी दोस्त की जो शादी है वो बरकरार है, वो ना टूटे. बट आई एम जस्ट टेलिंग यू द मैसेज ऑफ द टैरो इज़ दैट द सिचुएशन इज़ दैट शी इज़ गोइंग थ्रू दिस ओवर हियर. The reason why she cannot deal with this is because she is not equipped to play all these mind games that are happening over here. In the future, I do see her finding love. Now, if by some miracle I will pull out one extra card for her, just because I want you to understand and know that I'm really trying, and I hope that it is going to go this way. Look, in the present, if she is going to try to make this work, it is going to be a struggle for her. All right, it is going to be a struggle for her. So let's hope by any miracle she's able to move forward. Anyway, the good news is that in the future there is love. So either her husband can turn over time, or she can end this marriage and move and find a new person, which I see happening over here. Either way, she should rest easy knowing that she is being loved in the future and she is finding true companionship in the future. But present के अंदर मुझे जो है वो ये दिख रहा है कि ये struggle करके इसको कोशिश कर सकती हैं, लेकिन अगर if it's becoming too toxic, then she should opt out and plan an exit strategy. That was your 3 card message, Farva. Green Shaheen is saying nice shirt. Thank you very much. Rajunil is saying congrats Alino on becoming the platinum member of Shaheer and becoming the sponsor of this soulful live stream. All right. Okay. I just want to point out that anybody who gets Enigma Dreamcast, उसके अंदर जो है वो Dreamcast soundtracks are included हैं, monthly included हैं, and they can benefit from the subliminal soundtracks all throughout the year as long as they're subscribed. जो लोग platinum membership लेते हैं उनके लिए Enigma Dreamcast subliminal soundtracks जो हैं वो included हैं, plus they get a 3 card reading in every session. Farva Sheikh is saying thank you so much Shaheer, you are most welcome. All right. Okay, let's see who is next in line. जो लोग भी अभी देख रहे हैं, if you are wanting a 3 card reading or a 7 card reading, charges जो हैं वो यहाँ पे mention हुए हुए हैं. और जिन लोगों को भी मेंबरशिप चाहिए तो उसका लिंक कमेंट्स में पिन हुआ है. अल्फा कह रहे हैं ऑल्टरनेटिव इंस्टाग्राम टिल यू रिकवर. मेरा कोई इंस्टाग्राम अकाउंट नहीं है, अभी मैं इंस्टाग्राम पे नहीं हूँ. जो भी इंस्टाग्राम पे है और वो बोल रहा है कि वो मैं हूँ तो वो मैं नहीं हूँ, इट्स अ फेक अकाउंट ऑन इंस्टाग्राम. टिकटॉक पे मेरे दो अकाउंट्स हैं, शहीर नोज जो मेरा सेम यूट्यूब नेम है, सेम स्पेलिंग, एवरीथिंग इज ऑन टिकटॉक. और मेरे टिकटॉक पे एक और अकाउंट है विच इज़ नोन एज द एनिग्मा पोर्टल. दैट इज़ माई अकाउंट ऑन टिकटॉक. These two accounts are there. Amir Riyad is saying, hi Shahid, hope you're good. My question for today, I have interview. All right, let's do Amir's reading. My question, I have interview for a job next week. Would I get it? I am very positive about this opportunity. All right. See.
It's time for a 3-card reading.
For those of you who are watching, Amir is a member and that's why he gets a 3-card reading in every session. All he has to do is comment and he will get a 3-card reading. That card just jumped out. That deserves a replay. Quick replay and we can see how exactly this card has jumped out. All right, and the card that jumped out is over here. I have a very positive feeling regarding this. Okay, the second card has jumped out over here. But the two cards are unknown. The third card has jumped out over here. All right, okay. Arino is saying white shirt suits you. Thank you very much. Kaba Kosen is saying love from Lahore. Thank you very much. All right, okay. So this card is going to tell us the outlook of the situation of how it's going to be. If it's going to be a negative card with a negative connotation, we're going to count it as something that is going to bring you difficulties. If it's going to be positive, it is going to mean that okay, you know what, we are going to go forward. डिपेंडिंग ऑन दिस कार्ड विल टेल अस अगर जॉब नहीं मिलती है तो उसके बाद क्या करना चाहिए, एक ऑल्टरनेट रूट. अगर जॉब मिलती है इस कार्ड में तो ये वाला कार्ड हमें बताएगा कि वहाँ पे जॉब कैसी रहेगी. दिस कार्ड इज ऑलरेडी शोइंग अ फ्यूचर आउटलुक विच इज गोइंग टू बी वेरी ब्लेस्ड, वेरी पॉजिटिव, बिकॉज यू आर लिटरली बीइंग डिस्क्राइब्ड in the future by the angel card, meaning that the universe is blessing you with many opportunities. Now all that we need to do is check if these opportunities are coming from the job or are they coming from another place. All right, so this is going to tell us if you're going to get the job, and you get card number 1, which is the Magician, which is a very good card to get. Not only are you securing this job, but this is a very positive outlook. So I don't want to say yes or no, because I always try to stay clear of like letting people know that अगर मैं कह रहा हूँ इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि 100% बस हो जाएगा, but the tarot is talking about the chances being extremely high. So it's very important to understand that because you get this card, I would say there's a 99% chance that you are getting the job, but still 1% obviously दिमाग में रखेंगे, कल को अगर कुछ ऊंच नीच होती है तो आप ये ना बोलें कि शहीर, you know what, you said and now this is not happen. So always keep that 1% buffer. But since you get such a positive card, I have no doubt in my mind that the chances of getting the job that you have applied for are extremely high, and it's going to be a very solid and smooth procedure for you. In the present, what you're getting is the Sun, which is another positive card. Two cards, I would double down on this, saying that this is definitely going to result into a good situation for you. This will be a good job. You will be very happy there. You will make a lot of friends over there, good colleagues. And going into the future now, this card, the meaning of this card slightly shifts, and now you can say that this job that you have applied for, if you find like you have made a home over there, this is something that you can keep for a very long time. Like you will be very comfortable over there, and this is going to be a long lasting job in case you want to shift. All right, so that was Amir's 3-card reading. I hope that gives you some insight, and I hope that it gives you some peace, Amir. All right. Munib Rao is saying salam everyone. Hello Munib. Serene कह रही हैं, Shaheer, I tried following you on Instagram, but Insta did not let me do that. I want to do your course and I want you to do a personal reading for me. All right, Serene, पहली बात तो ये कि मैं Instagram पे available नहीं हूँ. मेरा Instagram जो है वो disabled है, but soon I will be back on Instagram. But currently, if you want to reach out to me, on TikTok, I have an account which is known as The Enigma Portal. The Enigma Portal. Rao Junaid, if you're watching, if you can just type that for her also in the comments, आपको नीचे से मिल जाएगा. टिकटॉक पे मेरा अकाउंट है द एनिग्मा पोर्टल. अगर आप मुझे वहाँ पे मैसेज करेंगी तो आपको टी कबू का जो कोर्स है उसकी सारी डिटेल्स मैं वहाँ पे जो है शेयर कर दूँगा. अगर आपको फ़ौरन एक्सेस चाहिए टी कबू में तो ये मेरी बैंक डिटेल्स यहाँ पे मैंशनड हैं. 80,000 पाकिस्तानी रुपीज़ का वो कोर्स है, टी कबू कोर्स. As soon as you do the transfer, I will know you have transferred the payment. All you will have to do is share your email address. तो वो जो अकाउंट है द एनिग्मा पोर्टल, वहाँ पे आप अपना ईमेल एड्रेस और फर्स्ट नाम जो आपका नेम है वो शेयर कर दीजिएगा. मैं आपको कोर्स में रजिस्टर कर दूंगा. अगर आपको रीडिंग करवानी है अभी तो रीडिंग के चार्जेस यहाँ पे लिखे हुए हैं. 3 कार्ड रीडिंग 5,000 रुपीज़ की जो आपने देखा होगा, मैं अभी सबके लिए कर रहा हूँ. 7 कार्ड रीडिंग जो है वो मच मोर इन डेप्थ डिटेल बिगर रीडिंग होती है. वो इट्स लाइक अ लाइफ रीडिंग. We can get more details from it. That is for 15,000 rupees. The same bank details are mentioned here. जैसे ही आप बैंक ट्रांसफ़र करेंगे ये अमाउंट, we will begin your reading. अगर आप चाहती हैं कि आप मेरे हर लाइव सेशन का हिस्सा बने, जैसे मेरे सारे मेंबर्स हर सेशन में प्रेजेंट होते हैं, मेरा हर सेशन एक दिन छोड़ के एक दिन होता है. सो मंडे, वेडनेसडे, फ्राइडेज जो हैं वो मेरे सेशंस होते हैं. 9 PM ऑनवर्ड्स होते हैं. तो आप हर सेशन में आके जो है वो क्वेश्चन कर सकती हैं विदाउट मेकिंग एनी एक्स्ट्रा पेमेंट, अगर आप मेरी प्लैटिनम मेंबरशिप लेती हैं. सो दोज आर ऑल द डिटेल्स रिगार्डिंग दैट. Ahmed कह रहे हैं, थैंक यू शहीद. वन मोर क्वेश्चन बिफोर आई गो. नेक्स्ट मंथ मेंबरशिप फी, विल इट बी £25 और इट हैज़ इंक्रीज? सॉरी, आई वॉज अवे फॉर अ वाइल सो अ बिट क्लूलेस. आमिर, जब मेरा पहला महीना स्टार्ट हुआ था तो एनिग्मा ड्रीम कास्ट जो मेरी एक मेंबरशिप है, मेरी 2 तरीके की मेंबरशिप्स हैं. एनिग्मा ड्रीम कास्ट एक्सक्लूसिव है और शहीर नोज प्लैटिनम है. आपके पास एनिग्मा ड्रीम कास्ट एक्सक्लूसिव की मेंबरशिप है विच इज़ $30 पर मंथ. ऑल राइट. तो मैंने जितने लोगों ने शुरू में ज्वाइन किया था, बिकॉज उनका पहला महीना था, मैंने हर किसी को प्रॉमिस किया था कि पहले महीने में सबको 3 कार्ड रीडिंग्स मिलेगी जो कि अभी मिल रही हैं. बट नेक्स्ट मंथ से जैसे ही आपके 30 डेज पूरे होंगे तो ऑटोमेटिकली आपका जो कार्ड है वो वापस चार्ज होके $30 का वो वापस आपको एनिग्मा ड्रीम कास्ट एक्सक्लूसिव पे ही ले आएगा. उसके अंदर जो 3 कार्ड रीडिंग्स हैं वो इंक्लूडेड नहीं है. तो मैं आपको प्रिफर ही करूँगा कि आप अभी करें या बाद में करें, इट्स अप टू यू. आई वुड से डू इट बिफोर द $30 आर चार्ज ऑन योर कार्ड, ताकि इट ओनली चार्जेस द फी ऑफ द प्लैटिनम मेंबरशिप. प्लैटिनम मेंबरशिप की जो फ़ी है वो 28,000 पाकिस्तानी रुपीज़ है पर मंथ. 28,000 पाकिस्तानी रुपीज़. आप उसको पाउंड्स में कन्वर्ट कर लें आप उसको. बट ये है, तो आपको प्लैटिनम मेंबर बनना पड़ेगा अगर आप चाह रहे हैं कि आपको जैसे आपके 30 डेज पूरे हों उसके बाद नेक्स्ट मंथ से आपका जो नेक्स्ट मंथ होगा उसमें भी आपको हर सेशन में 3 कार्ड रीडिंग्स मिलें. और उसमें एनिग्मा ड्रीम कास्ट सिस्टम जो है वो मेरा इंक्लूडेड है प्लैटिनम मेंबरशिप में. जो लोग भी देख रहे हैं अभी, आई वुड हाईली रिकमेंड गेटिंग द प्लैटिनम मेंबरशिप, बिकॉज अगर आप एक दफ़ा में पेमेंट करके पूरे महीने की प्लैटिनम मेंबरशिप लेते हैं तो यही रीडिंग जो 5,000 रुपीज़ की है, इट बिकम्स, क्योंकि आपने एक दफ़ा में पे कर दिया तो इट बिकम्स, वन रीडिंग बिकम्स फॉर 1,700 रुपीज़. तो ये 5,000 रुपीज़ के चार्जेस आप देख रहे हैं, एक दफ़ा हर दफ़ा कोई नया बंदा आता है वो पे करता है. लेकिन अगर आप मेंबरशिप ले लेंगे तो यही रीडिंग आपको 1,700 रुपीज़ की पड़ रही होगी. इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि हर रीडिंग पे आपको 1,700 रुपीज़ भेजने पड़ेंगे. आपकी जो प्लैटिनम मेंबरशिप की जो फ़ी वो जो एक दफ़ा डिडक्ट होगी 28,000 रुपीज़ की, उसके अंदर ये पूरे महीने की रीडिंग्स इंक्लूडेड हैं. ऑल राइट. इतनी इस ज़्यादा डिटेल में मैं नहीं समझा सकता था, बट आई होप इट हैज़ मेड सेंस. ओके, ऑल राइट. Munib is asking a question. I would love to get some water if I can. And then we will do Munib's reading. All right. Okay. Farva कह रही है, Shaheer, just letting you know that I'll be pausing my membership tomorrow. I plan to renew it. My uncle said he'll give me the investment by the 10th, so I'll renew as soon as I receive it. फरवा, अगर आप उसको पॉज भी कर देंगी तो आप फिर भी मेंबर बनी रहेंगी जब तक आपके 30 डेज पूरे नहीं होते, बिकॉज आप ऑलरेडी पे कर चुकी हैं. तो अगर आप पॉज करेंगी और हाँ फिर अगर नेक्स्ट मंथ रिन्यू हो जाए, अगर आपके 30 डेज पूरे हो चुके हैं तो फिर आप मेंबरशिप से हट जाएंगी। लेकिन अगर आप मेंबर हैं और आपने फ़ौरन उसके बाद पॉज कर दी तो आप जो पूरा आपने जितने दिनों का आपने पे किया हुआ है उतने टाइम तक आप मेंबर रहेंगी। तो और उसके अंदर अंदर के टाइम में अगर आप वापस आके प्लेटिनम मेंबर हो जाएं तो it will not stop, you will not stop becoming a member, so it's absolutely fine, it's absolutely fine. Munib is saying, can you hold my reading for 5 minutes please? Yes, of course we can hold your reading, no problem. I love water. It's my favorite drink. All right. ये कार्ड मैंने एक निकाला है चेक करने के लिए कि फरवा जो हैं वो अपनी जो चीज़ें हैं इनको जो वापस रिट्रीव करने हैं पैसे, क्या वो आसानी से निकल पा रहे हैं या नहीं निकल पा रहे हैं. सो लेट्स जस्ट सी, बिकॉज फरवा इज़ ट्राइंग टू रिट्रीव द मनी फ्रॉम हर अंकल एंड वी कैन सी in this card what is going to happen. Is she going to be able to retrieve the money easily or not? Let's see. Alpha पूछ रहे हैं how many days it's going to take to recover Instagram. It can take a month, it can take 2 months, I do not know, because I have emailed Instagram and I have submitted my case. So I really don't know. Hopefully I should get it soon. I'm very optimistic, but let's see. फरवा कह रही हैं यस आई नो 30th को हो जाएगा मंथ पूरा मेंबरशिप का. आई डोंट वांट टू कैंसिल, इसलिए पॉज कर रही हूँ. ऑल राइट, आई हैव टेकन आउट वन कार्ड एंड दिस इज गोइंग टू टेल अस how things are going to be regarding that. I will not give you a reading on that, but I will let the card speak for itself. It is going to be, if it's going to be a positive card, we're going to see that taking the money back from your uncle is going to be easy or not. All right, if it's going to be a positive card, it's going to be easy. If it's going to be a card of difficulty, then good luck to you. We will see what is going to happen with this card. Farva कह रही है so sweet of you Shaheed, you are most welcome. Rajunit कह रहे हैं Q for reading Munib Rao, platinum members, so on, whoever books the next slot. All right, okay, all right, okay. Let's see what is going on regarding that. And she gets card number 13, which is the death card. This is going to take out a lot of effort from your side, and I hope that ये आपको आसानी से मिल जाएं. But you have, the cards are saying that it is not going to be easy to get the money back swiftly for him. So just be aware that the tarot is saying that it is not going to be easy to get the money back. Maybe he has said to you that बेटा आपके पैसा आपको वापस मिल जाएंगे इतने टाइम तक, but I would actually be surprised if you're getting the money back in just one shot, like you have been promised, if you have been promised, because this card is telling me something else entirely. So I would hate to see you go as a member and a future platinum member, but we hope that you return soon, Farva. We will definitely miss you in our membership community. All right, now we are waiting for Munib to come back, and as soon as Munib comes back and comments his question, we will do Munib's reading. Munib is a platinum member, which is why he gets a reading in every session. All right. Okay, let's just move this here. Like so. और जितने लोग भी देख रहे हैं अभी, if you are confused about how to get a reading, should you get a membership, how to get the membership, and you can simply watch this and understand the rules of how to get a reading.
The charges for a 3-card reading are 5,000 rupees, and the charges for a 7-card reading are 15,000 rupees. You can transfer the funds to the bank details mentioned here. Once the funds are transferred, your reading will begin. You can also join the inner circle of Shaheer's Platinum members and get 3-card readings all month long in every session. The link to get the Platinum membership is pinned in the comments of the live chat. Make sure your VPN is open before you click on the link, or else the membership page will not be accessible.
All right, I believe that this is stuck over here. We can see the comments over here. Munib Rao कह रहे हैं मेरी reading हो गई. No, Munib, I'm waiting for you to post your question so that we can do your reading. All right, let's see. Aksa Maksud is asking, मेरी renew क्यों नहीं हो रही? What do you mean renew? Like your membership is not renewing, it will happen automatically when your 30 days are up. Reno is saying, Shaheer, I want to ask that we should have to manifest something while listening to the Dreamcast soundtrack, or we just have to clear our mind and focus on the sound. You don't have to clear your mind and focus on the sound. You don't have to manifest something while listening to it. If you want to, you can. The soundtrack is best played when you are just in bed. Maybe you can be on your phone, you could be doing other things. It works best when you are not paying attention to it. That's why you play it in the background. And if you fall asleep listening to it, even better. However, it's not ज़रूरी कि आप उसको सुनते सुनते सो जाएं. It's completely fine. अगर आप उसको एक दफ़ा भी सुन लें दिन में, it is completely fine. और ज़रूरी नहीं कि रात को सुने, कभी भी सुन सकते हैं. रात को बोला इसलिए because you know it's the last thing that you do before you fall asleep. That's why. All right. Aksa Maksud is saying, I got an email that my payment method isn't working. क्या वो पहले काम कर रहा था और अभी काम नहीं कर रहा है? Maybe like you need to take it up with your bank. Sometimes the bank puts restrictions on your card. If it's not working, then perhaps you can take someone else's card. But if it was working before, it should work again. But it's completely fine if you want to opt out also for 1 month or 2 months, or whenever you feel comfortable, you can always come back. I do understand the platinum membership fee is not okay for everyone, and I do not say that everybody should get it. Only the people who are comfortable with that amount, because I do understand the 28,000 rupees. If you are not able to pay monthly, then you should not get the platinum membership. It's completely fine. You can always get a reading when you really want it, by using this amount also. So it's not ज़रूरी कि आप हर महीने जो है वो membership लें. It's completely fine. Okay. Serene is saying, Shaheer, I have a question for you. Who taught you to do tarot reading and stuff? All right. I am self-taught, and just like how I do everything else, I don't have a teacher. And I have been doing these things all my life. So it's not just one place where I learned from. All right. अक्सर कह रही हैं no I paid. अक्सर मसूद कह रही हैं I am going to stay man. All right, that is amazing. If it's working then it should work. Maybe you can try to unsubscribe and try to resubscribe. Because another thing is that it's good that it did not charge you again, because it will charge you on Enigma Dreamcast जिसमें 3 card readings included नहीं है. तो आपको तो platinum पे करना है. अगर platinum पे करना है तो then you need to do it खुद से. It's not going to auto do it. Okay, all right. Munib Rao is saying, I want to buy a piece of land for a good purpose. Will I be able to buy it? If yes, can you see it happening in the near future? All right. Here we go.
It's time for a 3-card reading.
Let's see. Whoa. Okay. What the cards are saying is that you need. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. What the cards are saying is something very, very interesting. Is that if you're planning to do it right away, do not opt for it perhaps that soon, and show a little bit of patience. If you show a little bit of patience, it is going to be very, very fruitful for you, and आगे जाके it is going to result into something which is going to be very overwhelming for you. So, but do not act right away is what the tarot cards are saying. You need to perhaps look at another option also. अगर आपने already जगह पसंद कर ली है, तो the tarot is saying there is something hidden about that place which you are not aware of, which is why you need to wait, and you need to perhaps explore either another place, या अगर आपको यही जगह करनी है तो थोड़ा सा इसको और रिसर्च कर लें, जान लें कि ये जगह जो है ये आगे जाके आपके लिए कोई और मसले ना खड़ी करे. तो अगर आप ये रिसर्च अपनी पूरी कर रहे हैं, जो कि इस वक्त मुझे नहीं दिख रहा है कि उस तरीके की रिसर्च जो है वो इस चीज़ पे हुई हुई है, अगर आप थोड़ा सा ठहर के रिसर्च करें तो येस यू कैन एब्सोल्युटली गेट इट, एंड देन इट इज़ रिजल्टिंग इनटू a lot of benefits. It is resulting into a lot of benefits. That is what I would say is going on over here. So to answer your question, yes, absolutely you can get it soon, but you need to be patient. अगर आप जो हैं उसकी तरफ से फिक्र मत करें कि अगर वो जगह आपकी होगी या नहीं होगी, वो जगह तो आपकी हो जाएगी, बट आपको थोड़ा सा और उसको इस पूरे जो आप एक ऑपरेशन जो करना चाह रहे हैं वहाँ पे, जिसके भी बेनिफिट के लिए करना चाह रहे हैं, इसको थोड़ा सा और रीथिंक करने की ज़रूरत है. डो नॉट गो हेड फर्स्ट इनटू इट, एंड इफ देयर इज़ एन ऑल्टरनेट ऑप्शन फॉर अ प्लेस, देन एक्सप्लोर दैट. That is what the tarot is saying, that you need, because there are some things that are hidden. There are some things that are hidden perhaps, or there are some things that are not known by you about that place, which you need to know about. That is what the tarot is saying. That is your 3-card message for the day. I hope that gives you some insight, and I hope that gives you some peace. Bushra जो है वो कह रही हैं every time you say that when I have a baby things will get fine. बुशरा, जैसी बुशरा ने बोला वही देखें सन वाला कार्ड फिर से जो है वो जम करके सामने आ गया. Munib is saying, oops, I will do research about it, bro. All right. Yes, you just need to know the history of the place or perhaps about the surroundings, because there are some things that are not visible to you right now, which should be visible. All right. Bushra Ahmed is saying we are doing Bushra's reading. And in the last session, you asked me. These are the three cards I've pulled for you, Bushra. The reason I pulled them because I saw that you have already transferred the amount, and I knew that you were going to ask this question. This question is regarding the sun, all right, which is happening over here. The obstacle is that the old age, the old man is being shown. तो आपकी जो perhaps age है या आपका लाइफस्टाइल जो है या आपका ज़िंदगी गुजारने का तरीका वो बीच में ऑब्स्टिकल बन रहा है, और ये इंटायरली आपके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है कि व्हाट विल यू डू अबाउट इट रिगार्डिंग इट, बिकॉज I saw in the last reading for you that things were improving when the baby is coming, and you asked me specifically in the last reading also that when is the baby coming. Now I can tell you the baby is coming next year, for example, but if you do not do anything about it, the baby will not come. It is very important for everybody who is watching this show to understand that just because I say something, अगर मैंने आपको कह दिया कि कल आप बहुत जो है ना खाने को एंजॉय करेंगे, लेकिन फॉर सम रीज़न आपने बोला आज मैं लंच स्किप कर देता हूँ, तो क्या इसका ये मतलब है कार्ड्स गलत हैं? क्या इसका ये मतलब है कि मैं फ्यूचर नहीं बता रहा हूँ आपको, मैं प्रिडिक्ट नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ? इसका ये मतलब नहीं है. व्हाट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड इज दैट आई एम सिंपली गिविंग यू अ फोरकास्ट बेस्ड ऑन योर एनर्जी टुडे. आप आज जो चीज़ मुझसे पूछ रही है वो मैं आपको आपकी आज की एनर्जी पे बता रहा हूँ. अब कल जाके अगर आप बिल्कुल डट के खड़ी हो जाएं, आप बोलें कि नहीं मुझे तो बच्चा पैदा ही नहीं करना, and then we will see if Shaheer's prediction comes true. So it does not work that way. I told you even in the last session that if you do plan a baby, the baby will come, all right, and that will improve things in your house. अब आप मुझसे पूछ रही हैं कि कब आएगा बेबी, ये तो आपके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है कि आप किस तरीके से प्लान करती हैं, बट द बेबी शुड कम बिकॉज it will improve. What the cards have shown me that it will improve the situation at home. अभी जो मैंने आपके कार्ड्स ड्रॉ करे इसके अंदर द बेबी इज़ बीइंग शोन अगेन. ये कार्ड आपकी लास्ट रीडिंग में भी आया था, जैसे ही आप आई ऑनलाइन वैसे ही फट करके कार्ड वापस सामने आ गया. आपकी लास्ट जो मैंने 7 कार्ड या 3 कार्ड रीडिंग करी थी उसके अंदर भी एक कार्ड सन वाला आया था शोइंग दैट यू हैविंग अ बेबी बॉय. बट आज का जो ऑब्स्टिकल सामने आया वो ये है दैट योर the old age is coming in the way. It does not mean that I'm calling you old or the tarot is saying that you're old and you cannot have a baby. What it means is that you're getting older day by day and you need to work fast so that the whole process is much smoother for you as compared to if you plan to have it later on. All right, and in the future you're getting the judgment card, meaning that this card is also known as an alarm clock, meaning that the time is ticking. The longer you are going to make this decision, the more difficult it is going to be for you. इसका यह मतलब नहीं कि बाद में पॉसिबल नहीं होगा, आई एम श्योर है पॉसिबल, बट जितना जल्दी करें उतना अच्छा है ताकि आपकी सिचुएशन ओवरऑल घर में जो है वो इम्प्रूव हो. दैट वॉज योर 3 card reading. I hope that gives you some insight and I hope that gives you some peace, Bushra. All right. Munib is saying you are right. I want to buy it and gift it for the mosque as this land is adjacent to the mosque, but I don't know if the city will allow to annex this land to the mosque or not. Yes, you need to do some research. कुछ चीज़ें हैं जो आपको जानकारी थोड़ी सी करनी पड़ेगी इस ज़मीन के बारे में ताकि बाद में ये मसला ना बन जाए. आपके कार्ड्स में भी यही आया है कि बाद में अभी कुछ चीज़ें हिडन हैं, बाद में मसला ना बने, इसलिए आपको थोड़ा सा अभी जो है वो इसको और रिसर्च करने की ज़रूरत है. एंड देन थिंग्स विल हैपन स्मूथली. फ़ायदा नहीं अगर आप बड़ी इन्वेस्टमेंट करते हो फिर बाद में जो है वो गले पड़ जाए वो ये पूरा चीज़ कि आप अच्छे इंटेंशन से कर रहे हैं लेकिन बाद में उल्टा आपका और इसमें जो है ना वो टाइम जो है वो ज़ाया हो रहा है. तो ऐसी चीज़ करें जो लाइक इज़ मच मोर पीसफुल फॉर यू टू डू. ये तो बहुत अच्छी चीज़ है कि अगर आप मस्जिद बनाना चाह रहे हैं, बट यू नीड टू मेक श्योर दैट इट्स ऑल्सो वेरी वेरी feasible and smooth for you. All right. Ahmed पूछ रहे हैं, can dua and acts of worship ibadat change the reading? For example, if a card reading for today appears negative and someone continues to make sincere dua and ibadat on the matter. Yes, देखें, पहली बात तो आपको ये जानने की ज़रूरत है that अगर आप किसी चीज़ के लिए दुआ मांग रहे हैं, इट इज़ ऑलवेज गोइंग टू बी गुड, ऑलराइट. अगर आपकी कार्ड्स के अंदर एक नेगेटिव कार्ड आता है, ऑलराइट, पहली बात तो ये है कि मैं कभी भी कोई इस तरीके का नेगेटिव कार्ड किसी के लिए नहीं पढ़ता जहाँ पे मैं बोलूँगा कि नहीं सब ख़त्म हो जाएगा, तबाही हो जाएगी, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं. मैं हमेशा ये बोलूँगा कि इस रास्ते पे स्ट्रगल है, ये रास्ता ईजी है, ये रास्ता मुश्किल है. अब आप ये पूछ रहे हैं कि अगर मेरे लिए अभी मुश्किलात किसी रास्ते में दिख रही हैं तो क्या दुआ जो है वो उसको बेहतर कर देगी? ऑफ कोर्स. जिस तरीके से अगर आपकी तबीयत आज ख़राब है, आप दुआ करें, इंशाल्लाह अल्लाह में आपको शिफा दे देंगे. तो क्या इसका ये मतलब है कि तबीयत ख़राब होना बुरी बात है? नहीं. क्या अगर आपके पास एक नेगेटिव कार्ड आ गया, क्या इसका मतलब ये बुरी बात है? नहीं. इट जस्ट सिंपली मीन्स दैट आज की जो आपकी एनर्जी है उसके बेसिस पे द ट्रजेक्टरी और द फोरकास्ट इज़ डिपिक्टिंग दैट कि शायद कल बारिश हो सकती है, नहीं होगी, बट चांसेस जो हैं वो ज़्यादा हैं इस चीज़ के होने के. सो व्हाट यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड इज़, येस, इफ़ यू आर गेटिंग अ नेगेटिव आउटलुक ऑन अ सिचुएशन एंड if you are saying that, you know what Shaheer, I will pray, then I will say 100% do that. इबादत से अच्छी कोई चीज़ नहीं है. I would definitely recommend कि आप जो हैं वो, अगर if there is something you really want और इस कार्ड्स में शोर है कि वो नहीं होती हुई दिख रही है, आप दुआ करें कि वो हो जाए, और मैं भी होप करूँगा कि वो चीज़ हो जाए. बट यूजुअली होता ये है कि अगर कोई चीज़ नेगेटिव दिखती है तो आई ऑलवेज गिव एन ऑल्टरनेटिव फॉर इट, ऑलराइट, कि आपको मुश्किल रास्ते से गुजरना ही ना पड़े और आप जो हैं वो ऑल्टरनेट रूट जो हैं वो चूज़ कर लें. ऑल राइट. ओम सिंह कह रहे हैं, शहीर भाई किसी का खर्चा देना है बहुत सारे पैसों का 30 जुलाई को, प्लीज़ रीड कार्ड. ओम सिंह, जो रीडिंग के जो रूल्स हैं वो बहुत सिंपल हैं. अगर आप पाकिस्तान से हैं तो ये मैंने यहाँ पे मेंशन करा हुआ है. 3 कार्ड रीडिंग के चार्जेस 5000 रुपीज़ हैं, 7 कार्ड रीडिंग के चार्जेस 15,000 रुपीज़ हैं. मेरी बैंक डिटेल जो है वो यहाँ पे मेंशनड है. अगर आप पाकिस्तान से बाहर से हैं तो आई वुड रिकमेंड कि आप, नीचे मैंने यूट्यूब चैट में लिंक पेस्ट किया हुआ है, उस पर क्लिक करके आप मेरी प्लैटिनम मेंबरशिप बाय कर सकते हैं, ताकि आपको मेरे हर सेशन में ऑल मंथ लॉन्ग 3 कार्ड रीडिंग्स मिलती रहें विदाउट एनी एक्स्ट्रा पेमेंट. तो ये 2 तरीके हैं रीडिंग लेने के. Oh boy. Alright. फ़ायदा नहीं, नेगेटिव कमेंट्स करने का कोई फ़ायदा नहीं. इट विल जस्ट गेट यू बैंड फ्रॉम द स्ट्रीम, डूड. But it's good that my YouTube live is being recommended in India. We have some people from India joining in. That is very, very good, actually. I'm happy to see that, the people joining from the other side of the border. That is good. Okay, ji. All right, we're going to do a 7 card reading now. Serene Life Tales. अगर आप Serene Life. Okay. Siri, activate Star Trek. Okay. Serene, अगर आप अपना क्वेश्चन पोस्ट करें तो then we will move on to do your 7 card reading. Siri, lights on. Yes, please post your question. Please post your question and we will get started with your reading. अलीनू कह रही हैं शहीर कैन वी लिसन टू योर साउंड ट्रैक ड्यूरिंग मेडिटेशन बिकॉज मी एंड फरवा आर डूइंग meditation together so we can't focus that much long without any sound. So what it says, जी हाँ, अगर आप मेडिटेशन कर रही हैं और अगर आप चाह रही हैं कि एनिग्मा ड्रीम कास्ट का साउंड ट्रैक पीछे चल रहा हो तो आप उसको लूप पे प्ले कर सकती हैं एंड यू कैन एब्सोल्युटली मेडिटेट ऑन दैट साउंड ट्रैक. दैट इज़ एब्सोल्युटली पॉसिबल. श्योर यू कैन डू दैट. Serene कह रही हैं my Baba wants me to do MBBS like private in China. I don't know if it's a good option or not. Is that your whole question? Should I start the reading if this is your only question? Is there something else you would like to add to that? But I agree to focus on music production. There's there. So I should do it or not? And will MBBS be the right option for me? तो आप चाइना के अंदर MBBS म्यूज़िक प्रोडक्शन करना चाह रही हैं? प्लीज़ थोड़ा सा क्लैरिफाई कर दें कि आप चाइना में जो है वो करना चाह रही हैं म्यूज़िक प्रोडक्शन, क्योंकि MBBS तो आपका चाइना में है. क्या आप साथ में म्यूज़िक करना चाह रही हैं या आप डॉक्टर बनने की जगह आप सिर्फ म्यूज़िक करना चाह रही हैं? ये स्पेसिफाई कर दें एंड यू विल स्टार्ट योर रीडिंग. हाय राव जुनेद, वेलकम बैक टू द स्ट्रीम. अलीनो इज सेइंग थैंक यू शहीर, यू आर मोस्ट वेलकम. Rajuneer, you have not missed anything. Just let me know this that आप जो म्यूज़िक का काम करना चाह रही हैं, क्या आप उसको चाइना में करना चाह रही हैं? और अगर आप चाइना में करेंगी तो वो डॉक्टर बनने के अलावा होगा या उसके साथ साथ होगा? A Desing is in the house and she is saying, hello Shaheer, hope you're doing good. I am doing well. I won't tell him right now if I go to, okay, hold on. Yep, like I won't tell him right now if I go to China, I'll be away. I want to do both together, but I don't know if it's right or not. Like, will I be wasting my time doing that? All right, okay, all right, okay. Okay. Oops. All right, okay. Let's do it.
It's time for a 7-card reading.
All right. Okay, I think we can move this here. All right. Let's see what the cards have to say regarding the situation. This is 7-card reading for Serene Life. Tails, all right. One card has jumped out that deserves a replay. Okay. The second card has jumped out also, which is going over here in this position. Okay. So clearly you can see that you are going to study. Currently जो है अभी यहाँ पे कुछ है जो यहाँ पे शो नहीं हो रहा है, but we will see. Definitely आप चाइना तो जा रही हैं, ये तो दिख रहा है कि आप चाइना तो जा रही हैं, ये तो बात डन है. ऐसा नहीं है कि वो प्लान जो है वो कैंसिल हो रहा है. Ha ha ha. Okay, all right. Okay, very interesting. This card. Okay, fine. And the final card we're going to see is going to be in the shadows, which is, or let's just pull it out like this. Oh, one card fell out all the way. It is calling me out. We'll do a replay for that also. Okay, all right. It's a very, very positive card to get. One card that fell out, and that card is the world. All right, okay. Your seventh card is a very, very positive card. I will start your reading in just a moment. A Racings पूछ रही हैं, if I update my Enigma portal to Lunar portal, then I have to pay 150k for 25 days delivery, right? Yes, absolutely, A Racings. Yes, absolutely. हम उसको इस टर्म में डिस्क्राइब करते हैं कि यू आर अपडेटिंग इट, लेकिन इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि आपका जो करंट एनिग्मा पोर्टल है उसके ऊपर चेंजेस हो रही हैं, वो फ्रॉम स्क्रैच ही बनता है. तो येस, इट विल कॉस्ट यू 150k फॉर 25 day delivery. Alright, okay, now we are going to start the reading for life, Serene Life Tales. Alright, let's see what is going on regarding this situation over here. बहुत सारी चीज़ें जो हैं वो सामने आ रही हैं अभी. ओके जी, तो अभी जहाँ से आपकी रीडिंग जो है जहाँ पे स्टार्ट हो रही है वो यहाँ से स्टार्ट हो रही है, क्योंकि यहाँ पे जो है वो मूवमेंट दिख रही है. दिस इज़ द कार्ड ऑफ ट्रैवल. ऑलराइट, एनी काइंड ऑफ ट्रैवल वी हैव हैपनिंग ओवर हियर, एंड देन व्हाई आर वी ट्रैवलिंग एंड व्हाट वी आर डूइंग देयर, वी आर स्टडीइंग ओवर देयर. वी कैन सी इन दिस कार्ड विच गिव्स अ बेसिक आइडिया कि अच्छा ओके हम अभी कार्ड में किधर हैं. कुछ लोग की रीडिंग जब स्टार्ट होती है तो वो पहले का दिखा रहा होता है और वो यहाँ पे होते हैं, इधर होते हैं, कभी कभार वो यहाँ पे होते हैं, मगर आप अभी यहाँ पे पहले कार्ड पे खड़ी हैं. मतलब कि अभी इन सब चीज़ों से आपको जो है वो गुजरना है. तो अभी एक लॉन्ग जर्नी इज़ अहेड ऑफ यू. इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि आपकी जर्नी जो है वो स्टार्ट हो गई है. इसका सिंपली मतलब है दैट इट इज़ अबाउट टू स्टार्ट, एंड करंटली you are very, very confused about what should be done, and you are head over heels and bound to follow your heart no matter what. आप मुझसे यहाँ पे ये पूछ रही हैं कि क्या मुझे म्यूज़िक परस्यू करना चाहिए, बट आप अगर डीप डाउन अपने आप से पूछें तो आप ये चीज़ ऑलरेडी डिसाइड कर चुकी हैं कि दोनों चीज़ें आपको साइड बाय साइड करनी है. ऑलराइट, एंड आपको ये भी मैं अभी बता दूं दैट आपको एक चीज़ चूज़ करनी पड़ेगी. अगर आप जो हैं वो दो चीज़ों के बीच में जो है वो कंफ्यूज हो रही हैं, तो आपको ये जानने की ज़रूरत है दैट चीज़ें जो हैं वो अभी आपको कंफ्यूज ही रखेंगी. अगर आप दो चीज़ों के बीच में कंफ्यूज हो रही हैं, मीनिंग कि आप ये बोल रही हैं कि मैं ये कर लूँ या ये कर लूँ, लेकिन अगर आप दोनों चीज़ों को साथ लेके चल रही हैं, तब जाके जो है वो चीज़ें जो हैं वो आपके लिए ईजीली या आपके लिए फ्रूटफुल हो सकती हैं, जहाँ पे यू विल फील दैट अच्छा ओके, यू नो व्हाट, मे बी आई कैन डू दिस. ऑलराइट, मे बी आई कैन डू दिस. अच्छा, आगे जाते हुए जब आप वहाँ पर जाके स्टडी कर रही हैं, तो क्या आपको स्टडी के ऊपर फोकस करना है, क्या आपको म्यूज़िक के ऊपर फोकस करना है? The cards are saying that if you are going to be taking up a big challenge, which is why it is going to be very, very difficult to do both together and do a great job at both things together. Alright? But if you feel like you can handle both things, you must do both things together. Either way, in any situation, you should not let go of the instrument which is which are going to be your musical instruments perhaps. तो अगर आप ये डॉक्टर अगर आप डॉक्टर बनती हैं, यहाँ पे हमें दिख रहा है कि अगर आप सिर्फ डॉक्टर बनती हैं अपने माँ बाप को हैप्पी करने के लिए, तो देन इट इज़ गोइंग टू बी वेरी, वेरी रफ. लेकिन अगर आप दोनों चीज़ों को साथ लेके चलती हैं, विच वी आर सीइंग ओवर हियर दैट इन वन हैंड you're होल्डिंग वन थिंग, इन द अदर हैंड you're होल्डिंग अदर थिंग. Even though you are going to be becoming a doctor to make money, हमेशा आपकी जो emotional energy होगी, that will always be going more towards music. Now, does that mean that you should completely let go of the MBBS route and you should only opt for music? I would say don't do that, because that is just unnecessary drama on your behalf. But if you do become a doctor and if you do plan to do both things together, then I see that things are going to be working out well for you. It is not going to be easy, which we are seeing over here, because obviously it is going to be very, very challenging for you to do this MBBS thing over there in China. To answer your question, yes, you are going. You have to balance both things together. जहाँ पे बात एक चीज़ की आती है वो ये है कि अगर एक चीज़ को लेट गो करना हो, ऑल राइट, अगर एक चीज़ को लेट गो करना हो तो वो म्यूज़िक नहीं होना चाहिए, बिकॉज फिर तो चीज़ें बहुत ही मुश्किल हो जाएंगी और आगे जाते हुए जो सक्सेस है वो आपको म्यूज़िक से भी मिल रहा है और आपको जो है वो अगर आप ये डॉक्टर बनने का जो आप सपना रखती हैं, अगर इसको पूरा करती हैं तो आपको इससे भी इसमें भी सक्सेस मिल रहा है. बट म्यूज़िक के ऊपर जो है वो ज़्यादा इंक्लिनेशन दिख रहा है. एंड लेट द background music be coming from the musical work that you're doing, because अगर आप सिर्फ डॉक्टरी का काम करेंगी तो then it is going to be very very boring and very very difficult and very overwhelming for you. लेकिन जब जब आपके पास टाइम हो और आप फील कर रही हैं that अच्छा okay I need to do something for myself now, that is when the music should be there. All right. In any case, do not let go of the music. Definitely pursue it. And do not also be confused between doing one thing or the other. You need to carry both things together, because you cannot let go of music or else it will make things difficult for you. You will feel hollow from the inside. You cannot let go of this MBBS thing because you do not want to upset your parents, which we're seeing in the parent and the child card over here. So you definitely should not disappoint your parents. Definitely don't disappoint yourself. Moving forward, I do see lots of success coming from both routes in your life. And if there is one message that I would say to you, is that this is the best time for you to be opting for this and doing this. And because you are going to China, because आप ये भी बोल सकती हैं कि यार म्यूज़िक अगर मुझे करना है तो मैं यहाँ पे भी कर सकती हूँ, बट क्योंकि आप वहाँ से कर रही होंगी फ्रॉम चाइना, इट इज़ गोइंग टू end up being very lucky for you. There are going to be some hidden advantages which you are going to realize and discover over there, which cannot be discovered currently where you are right now. So that was your 3-card reading. I hope that it gives you some insight, and I hope that it gives you some peace. All right, okay. All right. That was a 7-card reading, and now we can go back to doing
It's time
3-card
for a
readings.
3-card reading.
Okay, Zainul Abidin कह रहे हैं I'm Musfira and my question is that what hobby should I leave or get a new hobby and I can earn a lot of money and be a high business woman and some general reading and be a good person. All right, अगर आपको रीडिंग चाहिए तो उसके रूल्स बहुत सिंपल हैं. मुस्फिरा, मेरी रीडिंग के जो चार्जेस हैं वो यहाँ पे लिखे हुए हैं. 3-card रीडिंग के चार्जेस 5,000 रुपीज़ हैं. 7-card रीडिंग के चार्जेस 15,000 रुपीज़ है. मेरी बैंक डिटेल जो है वो यहाँ पे मैंशनड हैं. एंड जैसे ही आप बैंक ट्रांसफ़र करेंगे तो आपको जो है आपकी रीडिंग फ़ौरन मिल जाएगी. सरीन लाइफ टेल्स कह रही हैं ओ माय गॉड आई लव दिस रीडिंग, कैन आई आस्क अनदर क्वेश्चन दो? Yes, you can ask another question, but I will answer it without the cards because I remember what your cards were. But you can definitely ask if you want more detail. That is completely fine. All right. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I believe that Zen Abidin has transferred the amount, so we can start the reading. All right. Okay, here we go.
It's time for a 3-card reading.
Okay, let's see. पहली बात तो ये है कि आपको कोई भी चीज़ छोड़ने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, राइट? I hate it when cards fall down. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So third card is the force, meaning that you can tackle all things all at once. All right. Bulk, in fact, you know what? Scratch that. This card will depict and tell me what is exactly the meaning of these two cards. Interesting. अगर आपका कोई फैमिली बिजनेस है और आपको जो है वो किसी तरीके का आपका ऑलरेडी बिजनेस सेटअप हुआ है, या अगर आप मैरिड हैं, आपके हस्बैंड का कोई बिजनेस है, तो द कार्ड्स आर सेइंग दैट देयर इज समथिंग दैट ईदर यू आर गोइंग टू टेक ओवर अ बिजनेस, या किसी आपके अब्बू की तरफ से जो कोई पैसे आए हैं, वो जो सेविंग्स हैं आपकी, वो यूटिलाइज़ करनी है आपको इस न्यू वेंचर के अंदर जिसके बारे में आप सोच रही हैं. तो पहले पास में से जो ना कुछ आता हुआ दिख रहा है, या तो कोई स्किल्स आ रही हैं पास से, क्या पता आपने कोई क्लासेस ली हो, मेकअप क्लासेस ली हो, या कुकिंग क्लासेस ली हो आपने, या किसी तरीके की भी आर्ट क्लासेस आपने ली हो. कुछ स्किल्स हैं या कोई चीज़ें हैं, मॉनेटरी फंड्स हैं, या कोई बिजनेस है सेटअप हुआ, वो पास्ट से जो है वो प्रेजेंट के अंदर आ रहा है, और आपको प्रेजेंट के अंदर वो यूटिलिटी प्रोवाइड कर रहा है कि आप फ्यूचर में जाके उस चीज़ को करें. जो भी आप चीज़ करने का सोच रही हैं, कीप ट्राइंग वाईफाई, जो भी आप चीज़ करने का सोच रही हैं वो एक हैंड्स ऑन चीज़ होगी. मतलब कि वो ऐसी चीज़ होगी जहाँ पे आप, ये कोई वो वाला काम नहीं होगा जो ऑनलाइन घर पे बैठ के हो रहा है. दिस इज़ गोइंग टू बी वेरी हैंड्स ऑन. ऑल राइट मुस्फिरा, दिस इज़ गोइंग टू बी वेरी हैंड्स ऑन. ऑल राइट, मतलब कि जहाँ पे आपको आपके क्लाइंट से मिल के बात करनी पड़ेगी. जैसे मेकअप होता है, उसमें क्लाइंट के साथ मिलके काम करना पड़ता है, या कुकिंग होती है, इट्स वेरी हैंड्स ऑन, लाइक यू, आपको अपने हाथों से काम करना पड़ेगा. दैट इज़ व्हाट आई एम सीइंग. तो आपकी अगर कोई ऐसी स्किल है जो आपने डेवलप करी हुई है, जो आपके पास से आपको आती हुई दिख रही है, और आपका शौक़ भी हो उस चीज़ में, तो वो चीज़ जो है आपको बहुत ज़्यादा पैसे वो ला कर दे सकती है. टेक और इन तरह की जो चीज़ें हैं उसके अंदर इतना कुछ नहीं दिख रहा. या लोग जो कहते हैं लोग कि ड्रॉप शिपिंग कर लें, ऑनलाइन कर लें, क्रिप्टो, ऐसा कोई भी काम नहीं है. इट इज़ गोइंग टू बी वेरी हैंड्स ऑन. ऐसा काम होना चाहिए जिसमें आप फिज़िकली खुद अवेलेबल हों, आप फेस हों उस ब्रांड का, उस बिज़नेस का, और आप खुद ऑन द फ्लोर आप काम कर रही होंगी, तब जाके ऐसा कोई काम आपको करने की ज़रूरत है. इफ़ यू ऑप्ट फॉर सच अ थिंग दैट विल डायरेक्टली इन्वॉल्व योर एनर्जी, that will make you a lot of money, because you are very well equipped not just for one thing but multiple things. all right, और जब आप इस चीज़ को करेंगी तो फिर this is not going to be a hobby anymore, this is going to be more of like your bread and butter. तो आप स्टार्ट हॉबी के उस पर कर रही हैं, उसकी नीयत से कर रही हैं, but this is going to be your bread and butter. Ray Love is saying, can I be famous in the future? I am 16 years old, done with college. I would love to do a reading for you. The reading charges are 3 card reading it charges 5,000 rupees, and 7 card reading it charges 15,000 rupees. And my bank details are mentioned over here. You can transfer the funds and we can start your reading. You can also click on the link which I have pinned in my comments, in my YouTube comments, in the live chat. When you click on the link, if you are from Pakistan, make sure that your VPN is on. When you click on the link, you will be able to access my membership page. Another thing which I just remember, which I want all of you to see, is that I have launched my new website to make it easier for everybody to understand what is Enigma Dreamcast, what is the Shaheer Knows Platinum membership. So if you want, you can go to my website, which I am mentioning in the comments right now, which is www.shaheerknows.com. I have mentioned it over here. You can click on this and I doubt it is clickable. Let's see. I don't think it's working. Let's see. HTTP. Okay, there we go. I have mentioned it here and I will remove this comment. All right. Zainul Abidin जो है वो कह रहे हैं I am 9 years old. All right. Okay, 9 years old. So we will do a reading for you because you're 9 years old. और अभी obviously next time अगर आप क्वेश्चन करेंगे तो आप अपने अब्बू या अम्मी का क्रेडिट कार्ड लेके आइएगा, उसको यूट्यूब में डालिएगा और आप मेरी प्लेटिनम मेंबरशिप लीजिएगा. फिर जब बैंक स्टेटमेंट वो शो होगा आपसे पूछेंगे कि क्या इस्तेमाल हुआ है तो आप बोलिएगा वो इट इज़ जस्ट फॉर Roblox. Or you can tell them that it's for Shaheer Knows Platinum and then you can show them my cool channel. Alright, let's just do, because he's 9 years old and he has somehow made his way to my stream, we are doing a reading. Or is this the same person I did the reading for? This is the same person. Alright, okay, fine. Never mind. This is the same person I did the reading for. He's saying I'm 9 years old. She is saying I'm 9 years old. Alright. And she's asking an extra question. I just understood that this is the same person asking another question. So I'll just pull out one more card. And what we're seeing now is that, okay, now it is, like making a lot of sense. Obviously, the person I was reading for was 9 years old. And this would mean, this would completely change the whole meaning of the reading. Let me go back. What was the final card in the reading? Can someone remind me what was the final card in the last reading? Okay, there it is. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. पहली चीज़ तो ये है कि आप जो पूछ रही थी हॉबी के बारे में, it obviously makes sense that the card is saying that you need to incorporate somebody who's older than you. Firstly, this is what is being depicted in the first card. Now I understand what this means. There is one of two things that you can do. Alright, Musfira, there is one of two things that you can do. And what is being shown in your future card is that you need to do something where your mother is helping you. That is what this means. Obviously, now that I understand the context, this completely changes the meaning of the cards. I thought I was reading for someone who is much older, but this is what the cards are saying. So you can do one of two things. Jahan pe you are, once again I would say that you're directly very hands-on, where you yourself are present. This is not going to be some kind of an online work or something like that. This is going to be somewhere where you are present by yourself. People need to see your face. They need to know who you are, Musfira. And your mother needs to be there and she needs to be supporting you and she will support you. And they do believe in you. And there is either a father, but this is the grandfather card. So if your grandfather or grandmother is also present, they are going to perhaps put the funds forward, alright, or somebody who's elder in the family are putting the funds forward for you to do this, and more hands-on help is being done by the mother. Alright, Musfira, I hope that makes sense. That was your 3-card reading. I cannot believe that somebody who's 9 years old, this is my youngest I would say member who is a walk-in for a walk-in reading. This is the most youngest person who's ever come in for a walk-in reading. That is so cute. I absolutely love that, and I hope to see you in every session of mine. That is great. That is great. And even to you, it would be very cool to have you in my membership community. Alright, so that was a 3-card reading for 9-year-old Musfira. I hope that she gets some insight and I hope she gets some peace. Farva is saying she is 9 years old and she knows how to transfer funds. That is amazing. Alright. In every single session, there is always a surprise, and today's surprise was this. Alinu was asking if we're doing the segment today. No, we're not doing an extra segment today. I'm further refining the segment. I'm not content yet with what we're doing with the segment. I believe there's something more to be explored. So even though I jump started the segment in the last session, I will still give it some time so that it can reach its true potential. All right. जो लोग भी देख रहे हैं और वो चाह रहे हैं कि उनको रीडिंग मिले, the rules to get a reading are extremely simple and you can watch this to understand how to get a reading.
The charges for a 3-card reading are 5,000 rupees, and the charges for a 7-card reading are 15,000 rupees. You can transfer the funds to the bank details mentioned here. Once the funds are transferred, your reading will begin. You can also join the inner circle of Shaheer's Platinum members and get 3-card readings all month long in every session. The link to get the Platinum membership is pinned in the comments of the live chat. Make sure your VPN is open before you click on the link, or else the membership page will not be accessible.
All right, okay, let's see what else people are saying. Everyone is saying to take my time. Yes, that is what I'm doing. I cannot wait for you guys to see my podcast, which just remembered. All right, okay, let's see. Okay. Nothing. I was just checking something. I'm back now. Munib is saying just came back. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I just did a bunch of readings. That's all. Alino is saying, did you record your first podcast with Aslan? Not yet, but soon we will do the first podcast. Right now, I'm still waiting for a bunch of stuff to arrive. When that stuff is here, that is when we will do our first podcast. So yes, but he will definitely be the first guest, and I'm still figuring out some things regarding how the framing is going to be. I have achieved the look that I want though for the video, for the color grade. That is what I was perfecting. As you guys know, I'm when it comes to these things, I really want things to be a certain way. So I was working on that. It is not easy to achieve the right skin tones on camera. They're always very tricky. So I had to make, because the lights in my spaceship are very blue and purple and red, so that it makes the skin look very unnatural. So to have the skin looking the way that it does, how you see right now, and then to have the background doing all sorts of things, it is a challenge, but that is what I have been up to. Farva is saying, yes, Munib, Shaheer just did a reading for a 9-year-old walk-in client. All right. Okay. Let me see if we can. Afterwards. This thing is saying, will this live session will available on YouTube for those who are not members? Yes, I will be posting this live. Do not worry. This live session will be online for everyone to see. Do not worry. It's completely okay. I guess I can do that. Rajunaid is saying, Shaheer bro, what's your zodiac sign? I am a Sagittarius. Okay, all right. I want to try something fun. Let's see if we can do what that fun thing is. I'm thinking if what we can do is gonna be a fun thing. I need to make some changes though in some things. I want to do something fun with the numbers segment, but it is still, I need to make some adjustments to the numbers themselves, because अभी हो ये रहा है कि जो numbers हैं उनके पीछे मैंने cards लगाए हुए हैं, तो in every session it's a big hassle to remove the cards, put them on different numbers. What I want is to put the numbers separate from the cards, so I can mix the cards, the squares. I can mix them, and I can just attach each card to each, just like I can put it on different number. So that would actually make it easier for me to randomize the game in every session. Now people will start remembering, oh, this number is this card, so then it would not make it random. So that is why this is one thing that I have to do, is to get the numbers incorporated on the table, and then the tiles could be separate. This thing is saying, will you be doing Celtic Cross 10 cards reading in the future? I think I could be, I don't know, never say never. Maybe I could do, maybe I could introduce a 10 card reading, but I don't, it's very unlikely that somebody would be interested as a walk-in, you know, walk-in client. I don't want to use the word client. Guys, in the comments, give me alternate words for client. I don't want to call them clients. Let's call them something else. Mention in the comments what I can call the people who are walk-in. I don't want to call them customers either. What can I do? Ask ChatGPT to give us some alternate names for clients. तो वो जो लोग वॉक इन होते हैं ना, मुझे नहीं लग रहा कि वो इतने पैसे देंगे, 25-30 हज़ार रुपये देंगे फॉर लाइक यू नो for a 10 card reading. Maybe they can, because like for example something like my one-on-one session, which is for 3 lakh rupees. Now if I keep it like this over here, people cannot just decide on getting a one-on-one session with me just by coming over here. Maybe they would, but chances are that they're not looking to spend that much. So that's why I keep this amount, so that anybody, even on the whim, if they decide that okay, let's get a reading, it's, you know, it's reasonable for them, they can afford it. 5,000 rupees, something that everybody would have in their pocket. Anybody with a phone would have in their pocket. If they're watching it on a cell phone, they would have 5,000 rupees to spend on something. So that's why I have kept it to this. Plus, if I move over to here, this is made perfectly for a 6 card spread. अब अगर मैं 10 card spread इस पे करने जाऊँगा, I mean, perhaps I could add cards on cards and I can do them, but I also think that it would take too long. That is like, you know, a session on its own. So yeah, let's move back here. How to in 60 seconds is saying hi. All right. Hello, hello. All right. Farva is saying true, these chargers are absolutely perfect. No one leaves empty handed. They at least walk away with some insight. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Munib is saying paying guests. Paying guests is a big word. Whatever it's going to be walk-ins. Maybe we can call them walk-ins. We had a walk-in. We can just call them walk-ins. But जो भी word होगा, जो भी आप लोग word suggest करें, it is going to be in front of walk-in. So walk-in client, walk-in customer, walk-in paying guest. What else can be mentioned? Please let me know in the comments. Because the members who are the members are platinum members. Alright? They will be platinum members. We will not call them anything else. But the people who are walking in, maybe we can just call them walk in. So we had a 9-year-old walk in. That can work, but let's see if we can add something. Walk in champs, walk in stars. No, that is too much. That is too much. Maybe we can just call them walk-ins. Zainul Abdin is saying walk-in cool. So from what I'm understanding, Zainul Abdin, you're 9 years old, your name is Musfira, so please tell us about yourself. Like, which grade are you in? What is life like in school? And if you don't mind me asking, which city are you from? Where are you watching from? I would love to get to know our most youngest walk-in. Which grade are you in? Which city are you from? And how did you discover this YouTube channel? How did you discover? 5th grade, school is hard. Alright, yeah man, school is hard. Tell me about it. I'm from Islamabad. Alright. And how did you discover this YouTube channel? Are you somebody who's interested in tarot readings? Or did you just discover it randomly? YouTube recommended it? Or did you know about me from before? Did you see me on TV? What were you searching for? Did you know about me from before? Did you just discover me from this live session, or did you know about me from before? Okay, she's being very cryptic. She's saying searching, maybe discovery. Alright. But did you know about me from before, from somewhere else, from Instagram? Or did you just find me on YouTube on this very live session for the first time? या पहले भी आपने मेरा कोई प्रोग्राम या कुछ देखा हुआ है? Munib is saying, when I was in grade 5, I used to watch Tom and Jerry, and nowadays 5th graders are asking Shaheer about the future life. Time has changed a lot. Yes, absolutely. Farva Noor is saying, hello, hi Farva, how are you doing? Zain Labdi is saying, Bushra is saying, I know you before. And where, how do you know me from before? Like from where? On Instagram, on TikTok, on TV, where did you see me? I love how this session is like we're all sitting in a room together, and now we had a 9-year-old girl who's just walked in, and now we're all so excited, and we're asking her all kinds of questions on YouTube. All right, okay. And have you ever gotten a tarot reading before, or was this your first time? And did you ask your mom or dad to send the funds? Zainul Abdin is saying, how old are you? I am 33. So I have been on this planet way before you were born, way before. First time, alright. Just a second. Bushra is saying, my dad sent the funds. Wow. That's awesome. Farva is saying, I'm curious about that fund transfer thing. Well, her dad sent the funds. That's crazy. That is crazy. How lovely. Okay guys, I believe that we have hit the mark for the night. I believe that we will wait for 1 more minute, and then I will she's saying you look chubby. Yes, look, all this chubbiness. Rajan is saying, oh, so sweet. Alright, so We have hit the mark of the night, and we will wait for 1 more minute, and then we are going to call it a night, and then you guys will see me day after tomorrow in the next session. You need exercise. Thank you. I'm trying. This is the best I can do for now. The thing is that it's not. I work out every day, but it's just that I love food. The food part is, or else you will never succeed. Well, I believe that I am quite successful, and being a little chubby does not mean that somebody is not successful. I believe that you have to be successful by being happy. If you're happy, you're successful. Because there are a lot of people who are very successful in the eyes of the world, but then they're not happy. So true happiness is true success. Bushra saying stay away from guest. What is guest? Rao Junaid is saying, bro, anything crazy remaining for the session? नहीं और कुछ नहीं है बस. Now I was just planning to go offline, and I will see you guys in the next session. Munib is saying you have shed quite a lot of weight. You don't look chubby at all now. The thing is, I got very, very skinny in the middle, and now I've put on some weight. But now I am working to stay fit. But the thing is that I was also staying fit because I had some shoots. I had to make a TV show and all these things. Not a TV show. When I shot my TV show, I was very, very fat at that time. But I had and some ad shoots coming up and some appearances, and for that you have to stay fit. But nowadays I'm just at home. I'm doing these sessions, I'm working on the ship, and I'm eating and I'm working out. But obviously, because I don't have to appear anywhere or put myself in that situation, so I just live a very chill and very easy life. Okay guys, alright. Farva Sheikh is saying happiness is food. Eternal Classic saying Assalamu alaikum. I can someone please tell me सब्सक्रिप्शन पेज पे कार्ड नंबर के अलावा क्या फिल करना है? सब्सक्रिप्शन पेज पे सिर्फ आपको अपनी कार्ड डिटेल्स डालनी है, अपना नाम डालना है, बस यही है, और तो कुछ भी नहीं है. जो बेसिक आप ऑनलाइन शॉपिंग करते हुए जो डिटेल्स डालते हैं कार्ड की, वो चीज़ें आपको मेंशन करनी होती हैं. ऑल राइट. Okay guys, so we are going to call it a night. I will see you guys day after tomorrow in the next session of Shaheer Knows Live. With that being said, my name is Shaheer Knows, and let's do this again sometime.
If you enjoyed tonight's live session, please hit subscribe and click the bell icon so that you're notified whenever the next session begins. We look forward to your questions in the next episode of Shaheer Knows Live.